Good morning. It's Friday and you might be thinking, Vanessa, you said you were not going to vlog today because I don't have school. And I did say that, but like, I don't know, I just can't stay away. No, actually I thought it would be kind of cool to sort of show you guys like how I'm prepping my classroom today. I'm gonna just kind of make this like, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, you will already know that, but something along the lines of like how I'm getting my classroom ready for like summertime, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess every school is like different. Like some people have to pack up all their stuff. Like at my old school, oh my gosh, it stunk so bad. We had to pack up our entire classroom into boxes and put it in the middle. Like we could leave it there, but everything, like down to even our desk drawers, had to be totally packed up. And I think it was because it was a charter and everything is so like wishy-washy with charters, at least not like super established ones like I was working at. So I think that their thought process was like, a lot of people end up saying they're gonna come back the next year and then they don't, or like they just change things like really quickly, or like I don't know. So I think that was like their thought process, is like if something were to happen over summer in that gap of time that you would not be coming back, then it would be easy for you to just grab your stuff and go, because it did happen a lot of the time with people, like whether it be because they wanted to leave or just I don't know, or they got asked to not come back. I don't different things. So that really stunk. But at the same time, at my old school, we had, from the time the kids got out of school, I think we had like almost 3 weeks of like just time we had to be at school, which like in theory kind of stinks because like that's a long time to be at the school without kids. But it was also really nice because you could kind of just like take your time and like go slow at it because you had no rush. You did have to like meet with parents throughout that time, but you met with every parent at the end of the school year to kind of give them a report card and like go over everything for the following year. But yeah, you had 3 weeks. And then at the beginning of the year, you had 2 weeks to prep your classroom and like go to a few meetings, but for the most part, you had pretty much all day. So I was very used to having like a ton of time to unpack my stuff and just like figure out what I wanted to do with my room. And then I came here and I was like, I have like 2 days. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys today kind of like what my plan is for leaving my classroom. I know I've talked about it a little bit this week, but I started thinking last night that there might be more things I want to change than I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know. But I am planning on still like leaving some stuff up just because if I don't change it, then it's already ready for next year. I don't think I'm going to put anything up for next year yet. Actually, I know I won't, but I'll show you like what I'm going to be taking home this summer and stuff like that. So I'm going to head to school. It's actually 7:40 right now. I technically don't have to be to school until like 8:15 or something like that. I don't even know what our contract time is. I always just get to school really early because I'm kind of a morning person, but normally I don't actually have to be there. So I'm gonna leave right now. I woke up a little bit later and it just felt very nice to wake up later. I also tried my, since it's like in my line of sight, I tried my Sleepy Time like relax tea last night from the Teami brand that I got yesterday in the mail. If you saw my video from yesterday, you guys, it was so good. It's like a loose leaf tea, and I love like nighttime teas. I don't know, I love like the taste of them first of all, and then I love that like they help me relax. But it was such a good tasting Sleepy Time tea. It's probably one of the best ones I've had. The other one that I really like is the Bigelow, I think it's called, like Sleepy Time tea, and that one's just like nostalgic to me because my mom used to always have that, and so like I don't know, it just reminds me of like being a kid, I guess, like the smell of it. But that one tastes very similar to this, and this is really stinking good. So I'm gonna bring this with me today so I can try the Alive one. Let me grab that. yeah, so I'm gonna bring this with me. I guess I'll just bring the whole bag. Or maybe I'll just bring one and throw it in there and then, oh wait, I could put it in the little bottom thing. I don't know if that's what that's for, but I'm making it for that today. And then, oh yeah, these don't have like no like string or anything because you just throw it in there. So this smells really good. I'm excited to try that. And I like that both the teas I picked out, because the one thing I was like, I didn't really want to try this stuff that much because it's like known to be like the diet tea, and I just like wasn't really interested in stuff like that. But I just picked out 2 that were just like regular teas, and since I'm a tea person, I don't know, but they're both super, super good. So I'm happy I tried that because I like them. So got my thing ready to go. I'll have to find some hot water at school. I think I have a kettle. I think we do. I'm hoping to get out of there like, I don't know, maybe like 1 today. I did tell you guys yesterday my friends are coming over this afternoon. 1, because we want to like hang out because it's the last day, and then 2, because we have to get stuff done for her wedding. So it'll be like a double dose of a double whammy. We're gonna hang out because it's the last day and like just have fun and get stuff done. So I'm going to pack up my stuff and head to school, and I will catch up with you guys when I get there and show you what I'm doing today. Okay, so I'm at school. It's actually noon right now. And I was going to show you guys the progress I made. I think we're going to leave in about an hour. So I haven't actually done like all that much. I went ahead and peeled up my sit spots so that I can take them home and wash them. I'm pretty sure you can put them in the washing machine, and if you can, like, let me know because I don't want to do it yet, but I'm pretty sure I heard someone say that you can do that, so I just have them in my little cart. I liked what Cheyenne from Naturally Elementary said. She just like took her cart and anything that could fit on is what she took home. So I'm doing the same because it'll be nice to have it all in one place rather than like, I don't have like a storage area for stuff at my house, like in my office. So I just figure the cart will be easy. So far I have my Thinking Map Right from Beginning and Beyond book. I would like to, I don't know why I'm like so out of breath right now. I want to look at this summer, and then we also need it for a training that we're going to go to over summer. So I just brought that with me. I actually don't really know why I have this with me, but I just figure, I don't know. It's kind of was just in my cart. I should probably just take it out actually. And then I've just got my little caddy with like random stuff, and I also have my box of Flair pens and my box of Sharpies. I've got all of my like Asterites paper down there, and then cardstock for printing stuff this summer. I've got my sign, and I might take my guided reading folder home so I can like add stuff to that. Other than that, I don't really know what else I'd want to bring. I'm kind of like, I thought I was going to bring a lot more, but I sort of just don't know what else I would even bring home because a lot of the stuff I just like work off the computer. So I don't know. I did move my table. I think I'm going to try it. Excuse me. I think I'm going to try it here for next year so that I have this huge whiteboard area behind it rather than that little area, and then I'll just put like a table over here or something. And then I kind of like not being in the back of the classroom for when I'm at the table because I can kind of just keep an eye on the rest of the class a little bit better. I also moved all of my word wall letters to this area. It's kind of cramped, but at the same time I don't have that many words on my word wall anyway, so I figure it'll probably be okay. And then I was gonna put these up, the amazing work coming soon up on those, but I figure maybe I won't waste my time in case I don't want that next year. I don't know. And then other than that, I just need to go through, I need to lock all of the cabinets, all of the drawers. So that's one super nice thing about our classrooms is that they all have locks for locking stuff like that. And then I've just kind of organized like drawers and cabinets today. This drawer I kind of organized. It's just, these drawers are like impossible to stay organized or to put stuff in them in an organized fashion because they're just so big, but they're not very deep. So like putting any sort of like storage stuff in there just doesn't really work. So yeah, all of these cabinets are a hot mess because I've had to shove stuff into them, so I really couldn't organize them. And then I went ahead and organized this cabinet, except for that poster that's like up there because I just took it off the wall, but I want it for next year, so because it's all laminated. But I have this all like organized. There was a bunch of stuff up here, and this is pretty much organized. This will not like stay there, it's just there because I don't want it touched over summer. So I just need to lock all of these. This is pretty much organized, there's not much in there. And then this cabinet is fairly organized. So I'm thinking that's pretty much it. I'm kind of to the point where like anything else that's not put away and it gets touched, if you really want my stuff that bad and steal it, then you know what, go for it. Yeah, if you really want it, go for it. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna finish. I need to check out after I lock all my cabinets, check out with my principal, and then I am on summer break, which is so exciting. I will catch up with you guys probably later today when, ouch, ow, ow, ow. I just stepped on something and that hurt. I'll probably catch up with you guys later when I get home this evening, like after we've done all of our stuff, and I'll let you know if anything is new or updated. Good morning. It is actually now Monday. I had quite the weekend. Let me grab myself my coffee because I'm about to pour myself some coffee. It's currently 7 o'clock. Axel woke me up at like 6:40. So, oh my gosh, hot mess. Just a second. I don't think you need to go outside. He's got his little fake diaper on. You guys, this dog is killing me. So Friday was last time I updated you guys, and I planned on like just uploading that vlog as like a one-day vlog. It didn't happen that way, obviously. So I'm just going to, I think my plan for summer for vlogs anyway is to probably do like 3 days or so at a time. Like not necessarily 3 consecutive days, but like not upload it for at least like 3 days worth of stuff, unless I have a day where it's like really long, but that's kind of my plan. So Friday we were doing those koozies after school. My 2 girlfriends from work came over, we finished the koozies, and then while they were here, Skylar, for whatever reason, noticed that Axel, I don't know if he was like bugging at his incision or something like that, but he looked at it and the whole thing was open, like open. So we could not get him to a vet that night. Everywhere within like an hour of here was like wouldn't take him on Friday night, and by the time it happened it was like 6, I think my friends left at like 7, so it was probably like 6 o'clock. And then it, like for us to take him somewhere that was over an hour away would have been an extra $100 just for them to see him for an emergency thing. So we were kind of like, let's just wait and take him like first thing Saturday morning. We'll just like keep a good eye on him. We cleaned it up, and he's already on antibiotic anyway because he has an infection like on his stomach. So we were kind of like, we weren't as worried about him like getting an infection in the next 12 hours. So I woke up early Saturday morning, took him in. I drove all the way to the vet that we take him to, which is an hour away from our house. We take him to, that was gross. We take him to like a PetSmart place, and it has like the vet inside. But the closest one to us, there's two closest ones, but they're both an hour. And with our old house, it was like fine, but my in-laws paid for us to like have him neutered there and stuff with when they bought him for us, so that's why we take him there. Not that it's like that great of a vet, because they're not. So anyway, I took him down there, drove an hour out there, dropped him off, and then he got picked up by my in-laws at like 5, and then, or like maybe like 4, I don't know. So then we met them, which is like cuts off like 15 minutes of that drive, because they live like on the way there. So they just took him back to their house, because my family was supposed to come over on Saturday to like come for dinner. We were gonna barbecue. My brother's in town from school. He lives up north at this time for like a trade school, so he was down visiting, and they were gonna come over for dinner. And at like 10:30 that morning, I called them and I was like, I can't do it. Like, I can't have people over because I can't have him like jumping on people, whatever. So they were like, well, we'll just come over during the day. And I was like, oh, that works out fine. So they came over like during the day while Axel was going to the vet. They just came and hung out for a little bit, and then they left. So to get his stitches fixed, just to get the stitches fixed, was $400. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's why another reason was like, you guys can't come over tonight. Like, I have to keep such a good eye on him, because if those stitches come out again, that's another $400 for us to pay to just put them back in. And he can get to them way too easily with this cone, but the vet told us that that was the only cone that they had that would work. So then Saturday night, we were super calm with him. He just like chilled, he hung out, watched TV. We both sat in the living room so that he would just like hang out and not like jump up or anything like that. We went to bed, woke up the next morning at like 5:30. He woke us up and he jumped on the bed, and Sky was like, oh, I'm so nervous to look. And I was like, I didn't even think about it. And we looked, and the whole thing is open again. I've never like felt so just frustrated like in my entire life. I got up and I was just like pacing the house, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. So I get dressed, I drive back to the vet, which is another hour away again, and they are like mad, and I'm like irritated because the cone's not the right size and he can just chew them out. And she was like, well, maybe you should have gone somewhere to get another cone. And I was like, you never told us that. So I don't know. And so then they ended up stapling it yesterday, which thankfully was not as much. It was only like 150 or something to get them stapled in, which I feel like the staples are gonna last a whole lot longer than a little like thread of string. Like, he obviously is a hyper dog, and then they gave us some like I guess like sedative medication so that he can chill out and not be crazy, because he obviously has a lot of energy, but he's a puppy. Like, what do you expect? So that was my weekend. And on my way to the vet yesterday, I cracked my windshield. Super cool. And then last night I drove back down there, an hour back down there, picked him up from the vet, brought him home. This morning we like put that diaper on him last night. We put a t-shirt over that. He's got this donut thing. It was just supposed to be like in place of a what are these called? The cones, but like it doesn't work like that. So we do both. And then this is a different cone. This is a cone that our Skylar's parents had, and we're using that, which the vet told us not to use this one to begin with, and this one works a lot better. So needless to say, we're complaining to PetSmart because that's ridiculous. So I think we're good now. And now he needs a cone for another 10 days. Yay! So anyway, I've got my coffee. I was supposed to have jury duty today. I texted last night. You can like text in now to see if you have to go. I texted in last night and they said I'm on standby and to try back tonight, which is even worse if I have to go tomorrow because I have to be somewhere tomorrow for school. So I don't know what I would do. And then I'm leaving tomorrow night for San Diego. So I don't know, but I think it'll probably be fine. If I got standby today, I probably won't have to go tomorrow. Cross your fingers and hope. So that's been my weekend. And like I said, I'm gonna do like 3 days for vlogs. This vlog will probably only be 2 days just because I've already talked for 8 minutes, so it's gonna be kind of long, but the vlogs will be a little bit longer over summer just because it is gonna be over a few days. So yeah, I am going to drink my coffee and watch some TV and relax this morning, and then I'll show you guys what I do later today. Hello, it is now 2 o'clock and I feel like I've been up forever. Like, I'm always up obviously this part of the, or like for that long. Normally I wake up earlier than, what time is it? 6:40. But it just feels like such a long day when you don't have like much to do, or like you're not like super jam-packed all day. It's more just like stuff that you want to get done. So I just got back from Walmart. I had to get some ant traps because we have ants really bad. I got some, what else did I get? Ant traps. I got Skylar some granola bars. I don't remember. Oh, dog food. That was what I had to go for. I needed dog food really bad. I had made a list this morning. I've told you guys before, I've been obsessed with bullet journaling, which I don't know if I actually do bullet journaling like the way you're supposed to. I always just like make cute to-do lists, which I don't know if there's like a right or wrong way to do bullet journaling. But all the ones I see on Pinterest are like not necessarily like to-do lists. So I don't know, I just make to-do lists. So I was working, if you saw my Instagram picture, I made this my to-do list for today. I still need to pack. I'm currently working on laundry, so that's not quite done yet. I'm pretty much done cleaning the house, and then I actually ended up eating leftovers for lunch because I forgot I had leftovers. And I'm tracking my water, so each one of these little like cups, poorly drawn cup, it equals one of my big like water cup things. So I'm currently almost finished with number 4, and then I have 4 more. So this isn't like 8 cups, it's like 8 of my cup. And then I have a list for packing things other than like what I know I need to bring, like just the usual stuff that you would bring to pack. This is more just like stuff I want to make sure I don't forget. And then I started making a list for summer stuff that I want to get done around the house. So there's been a lot of stuff that I just like come across that I'm like, oh, like that needs to be finished, or oh, I kind of missed that sort of thing with all of the like renovating that we did. And so just like small things that need to be done around here. So I want to go around and just like continue making the list, but that's just like what I had off the top of my mind that needs to be done this summer, just so that when I do go to try and do stuff, I can easily like find something on the list and just like do that rather than like questioning what I need to do for the house. So sorry for my appearance. I worked out this morning at like 10. I've been working out outside. I just like put sunscreen on and then work out outside, just to like get some sun and get a little bit of a tan going. Even though I put sunscreen on, my skin like tans pretty easily. So it's just like nice, and it's not that hot that early in the morning if I do it at like 10. Today it was a little warm, so I like, my face I feel like is super blotchy, because once I work out like that, until I take a shower, I feel like it's just like blotchy from being like sweaty and stuff. So gross. So I cleaned the house up, so everything's all cleaned. Okay, sorry, he was like trying to get to his incision, and the second I see him do that, I like freak out because I don't want to take him back to the vet. So anyway, the pups are hanging out. I cleaned up the living room. I put all the pillows back and everything, and then I vacuumed the floor, vacuumed the rug. I also I was trying to find a spot in the house to put the letter board, and I just couldn't find any place, and this was like the only place I could think to put it. So I just found a cute little saying that kind of goes with like an alcohol theme, I guess, since it's the bar cart. So it said, does running out of wine count as cardio? I thought that was funny. I just looked on Pinterest for like alcohol themed letterboard quotes, just like funny ones, just because the only other place I could think to put it was like on here, and it just like didn't, I don't know, it didn't go very well. So, and I really don't have room in the kitchen, which is where I would have liked to have put it, so that's really the only spot, and I actually think it looks pretty cute there. So that's that. And then I cleaned up the table, still like a couple things sitting on there, but for the most part I cleaned it up. And then I cleaned the kitchen, and then I just made myself some of that Alive, I think it's called, tea from Teami. I told you guys I was going to try it on that last day of school on Friday. I packed it and everything to bring, and then I completely like forgot that I had brought it until I was about to leave, and I was like, oh, never drink that. So I just made it. I have it with some ice right now, so I'm going to let it cool. I think it's cool enough, and then try this out. So let's see what it tastes like. Alright, so this is the Alive one. It's a green tea, which is why it's like super light, I guess. I let it steep for a long time and it still like wasn't getting any darker, so I'm assuming that's just like as much as it does. It's just kind of like a yellow color, so I don't know. It's a bagged tea, it's not like a loose one, but like the other one that I tried. It's good, but I think maybe I would just put less water next time because it's not like super strong tasting. Yeah, I think I would just put less water. It just tastes like a green tea. I love green tea, so that's awesome. I went to Starbucks yesterday and got green tea, but I always get it without no sweetener and no water in it, so it's like super strong. So that's probably why I'm like, this is super weak. Or maybe next time I would just put 2 tea bags in it rather than 1. I just brewed it, I guess you would say, in a cup with the tea bag, and then I just poured it in here over ice. I just took out the little like strainer thing because I didn't need that in there. But I never mentioned in the last video, but I do have a 15% off coupon code for Teami. I have a link down below. If anything, like, you guys just need the cup because the cup is so much fun. It comes apart, let me see if I can do it with it full. It comes apart in like 3 pieces. It's got the, well, I guess technically 4. It's got the lid, but then this part comes off, so you can like wash this part, and then this part doesn't get ruined because this is more of like an acrylic, whereas this is just like a, I don't know, like a rubber plasticky. And then it has that strainer to put your loose leaf teas in, and then it's got the bottom piece. And then that day that I took it to school, which I never drank it, but when I took it to school I just put the tea bag in here. And you could also, I guess, put your loose leaf tea in here too if you wanted to save it for like when you're actually gonna drink it. I'm assuming that's what that's for. I should probably like look on their website and see if that's what it's actually for, because it didn't come with any like directions or anything. But this cup is so stinking cute. Like, I'm gonna use this all the time, and now that I have a thing to do loose leaf teas, I want to kind of use loose leaf teas more because I think they're kind of fun. So I'm gonna drink my tea. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit because I'm kind of tired. I worked out, I did laundry, I cleaned the house, did my shopping, and so now I'm gonna chill for a little bit. I'm probably gonna read. I've been trying to read every day at some point of the day, so I think I'm gonna do that right now while I drink my tea, and I will catch up with you guys later, probably when I make dinner. So I'll show you what we're gonna make, and then I will end off the vlog there. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, I'm making dinner now. It is almost 6 o'clock. It's like 6 o'clock basically on the dot. It's like 5:59 actually. But I was gonna show you guys what I was gonna make, or what I am making, and then I will end off the vlog there. So we got some halibut from my parents. This is from Alaska. We have a family friend who like goes up there and does fishing, and they always bring us back halibut and stuff like that. My parents don't like salmon, so they don't bring back salmon, but I would love salmon. But halibut's actually really good. So that, and then seriously, Axel, no. I was a little bit naughty and I went to the store and got these to make with them. Axel, stop. So I have the, oh my gosh, seriously? I have the biscuits that I'm gonna cook. They look super good. I'm super excited. I should not eat them, but I'm excited. And then I'm doing broccoli. So I've showed this before in a vlog, but I feel like it was a really long time ago. I just take fresh broccoli and I put it in a pan. I do a bunch of olive oil and then a bunch of different like just seasonings, kind of like whatever you want. And then I do shredded, so like I bake it at a really high temperature, so it'll be 425 because that's what those have to be at. So 425 probably for like 10-15 minutes. We like our broccoli like pretty burnt, like black on the edges, so you do that, and then right before it's gonna be done, you take it out, sprinkle Parmesan cheese on it, like the shredded kind, and then stick it back in the oven and let the cheese kind of like melts on it. And oh my gosh, it is so stinking good. That's like our favorite way to eat broccoli. And what's the other veggie we like to do like that? Asparagus. Asparagus we'll eat like that. We like burn it and like put the Parmesan cheese on it. Parmesan cheese is really, really good on veggies, just to let you know. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I need a text right now. I'm gonna go figure that out, and then I'll end off the vlog. Okay, I'm waiting to see if I have to go to jury duty tomorrow. I don't like think I'll have to, I don't know, but then last time I did it, it texted back like super quick, so I don't know. I don't even know if that's how you check it. All it said yesterday was, you've been placed on standby status, please check back on today's date after 6 p.m. for further instructions. But like, do you do it the same way? I don't know. So anyway, I never did tell you guys though, yesterday, was that yesterday? I think so. Yesterday, Teachers Pay Teachers Instagram / Facebook account reposted one of my pictures, which is so cool. Like, my friend Jessica from Hello Third Grade texted me with picture, like a screenshot of it, and she was like, oh my goodness, and I hadn't seen it yet, and because I have the notifications for Instagram turned off on my phone, or else it's just like my screen's just full and it's annoying. So she texted me and showed me that, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, so cool. So I just had to share that. Alright, I'm gonna end off the vlog because I have no idea, or as what I was gonna say earlier, I have no idea if I'm gonna be at my meeting tomorrow at the district office or if I'm gonna be going to jury duty tomorrow. I'm supposed to finish up the work that I started at a meeting. It was like the second or third last week of school. I went for the day and I had a sub and stuff, and we just didn't finish, so we had to come back. So we're doing like a half day tomorrow. I still haven't packed for San Diego, which we're leaving tomorrow. I might vlog like a little bit tomorrow and then just combine it with like another day in the future. I won't be vlogging when I'm in San Diego just because it's like too much going on. But like I said earlier, I'm going to try and do probably about 3 days at a time on each vlog, unless like one day is just incredibly long, or vice versa, one day is just like incredibly short or something. So this week, or this vlog was only 2 days, but that's because they were kind of longer ones. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are enjoying your summer if you are already on summer. And if you are not, one, comment down below if you are not on summer yet, because I'm so sorry for you. Like, when do you get out if you're not out already? I feel like a lot of people that start probably after Labor Day probably maybe aren't out yet. I don't know. We go back like pretty early, so that's probably why. Like a lot of, not a lot, but some schools don't go start until, I can't talk today. Like, I feel like my words are just coming out of my mouth and I don't know what I'm saying. Some schools don't start till after Labor Day, so it makes sense that they wouldn't be out yet, because we start like basically a month before Labor Day. We start like the 7th or the 9th or something like that. I don't know. So it kind of like makes sense, but I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in, I'll just say my next vlog, because I have no idea if it'll be tomorrow. Bye guys.